Come into the room. Come into the room, Lord Jesus. Hey, child. These women really, I feel the tension. A lot of them really don't like each other. Wow. It was deep tonight. It was quite deep. Okay, let's get into the outfits first of all. Um, Chrisette's ensemble was interesting. She had on this little sparkly dress. She had braids in. It was brown and it was pinned up at the top of her head. And she had this like necklace coming down the middle of her forehead, this big jewel. I guess she thought that she was Cleopatra or somebody. I get the concept, and I actually thought she looked beautiful. Um, but she was quite squeezed in that dress. Maybe we could have used a, just up one size corset, maybe, just maybe. Little Mo, she had on this dress. It was a cute little dress. Um, Her hair was a darker blonde, and especially on the edges, I guess she dyed that part. It was, that part was growing in, so it was a little darker or something. And the rest of it was blonde and a short bob. Her hair didn't bother me as much than like it did on the show. I still don't like the blonde on her, but this blonde worked a little better. Michel'le with grandma's wig from mama's house. Like, I cannot. What the hell who styled Michel'le for this reunion? Who the hell did it? Like, they need to get fired. That wig, girl. The dress was late and dated, and I was like, oh, Michel'le, honey. Shantae Moore, she got some hair on the other side, child. She got hair all over now. And it's bone straight, and it's blonde on the ends, and it's flat iron, and she's snatched. Keep it that way, Miss Moore, because Moore is always Moore. Who else? We have Leela James. Leela James also chose braids. Now, her braids was jet black. I did not like that. Both Leela and Chrisette is kind of like that caramel complected, 5'5" with brown eyes, caramel complected. And I felt like Leela should have went a little lighter with her braids. The same color as her hair, like that kind of sandy brown color. I think that would have looked a lot better. And yeah, they snatched every edge and inch of her damn scalp up because her braids looked tight as hell. There was not one damn piece of hair sticking out. I was like, they ain't even leave no baby hairs out. Good Lord, them edges, good Lord. Then we have Claudette. Claudette's a very pretty girl. We all know this. But her dress was very prom queen-ish. It was very simple. She looked cute, but it was just very much like, okay, your, teenage daughter is going to her senior prom. It's very much that. Of course, we know that Wendy Williams hosted. The one and only Wendy Williams is, she's the perfect host. Let me give y'all a little, just for the people, because sometimes people want to see. Just for the nostalgia. Fix this. Kids moments. Okay. So, let's begin, shall we? All right. Wendy pretty much jumped straight in. They get into the whole song moments about this damn Shantae and her song. And yeah, right, all right. What the hell is the name of the song, y'all? It don't matter. It's over with. But yeah, it was just very much like, yeah, they got into that whole moment, that whole gig. And Shantae was just like, look, here's the thing. There was like 5 or 6 or 10 steps that was supposed to happen before we started recording for the song. They didn't happen. It didn't happen. It just didn't happen. My manager sent out a contract to the girls. She said they sent out a release. It's not an actual contract, just to let the girls know and follow up on the girls, because the girls still haven't made a decision on whether or not they really wanted to be on the song like that. And so there was very much like, okay, well, actually, this is Chrisette now. Well, here's the thing. The thing that happened was, first of all, my album is coming out soon. It's called Lyricist Opus. Turn your volume up. This is how she talks, darling. My album's coming out, Lyricist Opus, and it's coming out soon. And no, let me talk. Actually, your manager sent out a release, which is a form of a contract. And I've been in the studio with Nas and Jay-Z, and I've had to create a song or create lyrics for a song for hours, and that's part of being an artist. That's very much so part of, the things that we're doing. It's exciting. It's a challenge, as an artist to create a song in a short amount of time. So the fact that you're sitting over there saying that, because of the steps and that it took, just one day, I've done it in hours. So what do you mean? Shantae was just very much like, okay, well, I said what I said, bitch. Take it. 20 years in the game. Okay, enough of that. Wendy asked Shantae, so what's the deal with the song now? What's going on with the song? Shantae was like, it's out on iTunes. It's called I Know, right? Something like that. I think that's the name of it. And Wendy was like, okay, well, all the girls on it? She was like, no, they're not on it. Chrisette, it was the gag of the century. The fact that she didn't have the girls on it. But who's surprised? Anyway, me personally, just listening to the little snippets of the song, I honestly think that it would sound better just with Shantae on it. Honestly, I don't really feel like she needed them on it. But I guess she did for exposure, and y'all know the damn story. I'm not getting all into it, but she was just like, yeah, it's very much out. Lil Mo having a fit, going off. It's crazy. And Chrisette was like, really? You put the song out? Shantae was like, yes, I put the song out. Y'all said that y'all didn't want to be on it. And Chrisette was like, well, actually, Lil Mo was the only one that said that, she didn't want to be on it, but it's okay, it's fine. And Lil Jane was like, that's some bull swanky. That don't make no damn sense. So you gonna release the song without us? Yeah, she did. I was under the impression that they didn't want to be on the song either. Am I the only one? Like, it was very much like, okay, they didn't want to do it, so why do it? It was very much, that was apparent in Puerto Rico when they got into it. You know what? A matter of fact, y'all rewind the tapes back. Because I remember when it was Lil Mo, Shantae, and Chrisette, and they took that little nature walk in the rainforest just for the nostalgia. And it went left, of course. I remember Lil Mo saying, and please take me off that song. You can take me off that song too. And Chrisette was like, please. So, yeah, she took y'all off. Who mad? Y'all. Ooh, shocked though. I was like, that's not shocking. It was funny though, seeing their reactions though. Wendy is so messy, so shady, and I live. Wendy is snatched. Come on, 50. Yes. They get into the little Michel'le segment. And, the whole suicide thing. Wendy very much so asked Michel'le about the kids and do they know about her suicide attempts and her, being on the show and the whole suicide moments. And she was just like, yes, my kids know about my suicide attempt. They know about it. Dr. Dre, Suge Knight, and me, Michel'le, we're all public figures. And, they know about their mom, and they know about the suicide attempt. There's nothing, not one cuss word, not one Nicki Minaj Anaconda video that my kids haven't seen. They know everything. And it was like, oh, okay, that's good. Okay. They go on to the men's and everybody life. Claudette ain't got no man. all that, she's good, right? Just good. And ain't got no man. Don't waste all that good. Don't waste your good years, Claudette. And she ain't got no man, and apparently she ain't getting nothing had nothing in a long time. I know a lot of pretty women, and a lot of them are a little okay, so there's something going on with Claudette as to why she can't get a man, because she's good. You know, she's talented. She's a sweet girl. Halle Berry, crazy. Kenya Moore, crazy. The list goes on and on. Pretty crazy girls, allegedly. Okay, they get into Chrisette is still dating the guitar slayer, that guy who looks very much so suspect. She's still dating him. Shantae is still very much so dating Ray. She finally got a man at home, so congratulations to Shantae. She's dating Ray, who's suspect as well. Little Mo's man, who's definitely, darling, Google. It's a mess. So yes, little Mo gets into her sex life. Wendy asking her about her sex life, and Wendy was like, "You've been with women." She was like, "Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that no more. And I've been, you publicly had threesomes and all that good stuff. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna do that no more and all that stuff." She says that she's in love. The kids very much likes him. That's her fiance. She's gonna marry the child. Women, we need to have a discussion. Sometimes the kids can see stuff that y'all can't see sometimes. That's all I'm saying. If you type in the comments if you want to know what I really mean. But we're just gonna edit. Should we edit it out, Chelsea? We're gonna edit it out. We're gonna edit that part out. But yeah, good luck to Little Mo, I guess, and yeah, good luck to all of them. Claudette, get you a man, child. I mean, seriously. Did Wendy say to Shantae that you and Ray make a nice high yellow couple? I fell out. Wendy's a mess, Joe. Okay, now, what else? Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva. Ross, the boss, comes on and he reads Claudette, says, "How in the hell is you paying your rent and you ain't put out no hits since Caramel Complected?" This is true now. Like, for her to apparently gone through so much, especially financially, and for her to stay in that nice ass house, what'd she do? No, that's not what she does. But what did she do? Like, oh, Claudette, darling. It's very interesting, very interesting. Okay, he also reads Leela, but not really. He just told her that she needs to flat iron her hair because he's sick of seeing her hair. I think we all can agree, and all the girls agree, that Leela has great hair. I have really thick hair too when it grows out. I'm growing it out now. So we shall see about that. But I don't think my hair will be as big and thick and luscious as hers. I don't know. I haven't seen my head in a long time. He goes into what looks like is going to be a read for Michel'le, but of course he doesn't read her. He was just like, "You are the true definition of an R&B diva." And so I guess he's going to read the other girls in part 2, same way he did on R&B Divas Atlanta reunion. Okay, Wendy tells Shantae straight to her face, "You know what, Shantae, I didn't really like you much this season." And Shantae was like, "Yeah, really? More is more." It was just very, difficult. Leela interjects, and she's very much like, "We know that you done been through a lot with Kenny and everything, but the way that you treated your girls was bull swanky. Like, you was just very rude to the producers. You was very rude to us, and we didn't appreciate that." Shantae, "Well, I didn't know that I was being rude." How's my hair? Is my hair okay? Okay. I didn't know that I was being rude to you guys. I didn't think that I was being rude. But I apologize from the top and the bottom of my heart, darling. It's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Everything's alright. It's alright, you know? Little was like, that's some bull swanky. No, the hell it ain't alright. Alright, we your girls, you don't do us like that. Lil Mo is climbing and interrupting as only Lil Mo does all the damn time. Leela very much so mentions the security guard that's standing over there to the side. And he's very much posted up like, I wish a bitch would. I wish a bitch could. And it was just very awkward. It was just like, Shantae, why in the hell did you bring a security guard here? All of us in the same dressing room. If you wanted to really pop off, you would have popped off at the Essen event. Apparently, some of the girls, Lil Mo had her family and all her peoples there. And Shantae came over and hugged them, and they was all cool or whatever. They was like, why are you bringing a security guard now? If you really wanted to do something, or if you really thought that we was going to do something to you, you would have brought a security guard there at the Essence event. Did she know that y'all was going to be there? I mean, and honestly, like, why be rude? And especially your mama there and stuff. Of course, she's not going to turn up, and Shantae's not going to fight anybody. But, like Shantae mentioned, I was the only one that was threatened on the show. You saying that you was going to, hit me and throw me off the cliff. Didn't she say that? I do think that Little Mo, if it wasn't for the circumstances, she would turn up and probably hit Shantae more. I do see that in her. But also Little Mo maybe could be one of those type of people that just talk a good game, Kelly Rowland, and just not gonna bust a grape. Okay. Maybe she's one of those type of people. I don't know. Y'all see what y'all think about that. But it was just very much Chrisette and Little Mo is not featuring Shantae at all. And I don't know. I just feel that bringing the whole security guard thing was a little extra. Indeed, it was very Mariah-like. But with that said, she was threatened on the show. And we all know at the reunions of many reality shows, it gets extra turned up. I mean, even they had security guards at the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. And nobody knew that, Portia was going to drag Kenya, off the stage to the exit out the door. So, I don't know. Was it a little extra with Shantae bringing the whole security guard thing? And Leela very much was sitting right beside Shantae, and she let her know exactly how she felt. I feel like you're a bitch. I feel like you're a mean girl, and I don't appreciate it. Shantae was like, well, I just never felt the connection with you and me. And Leela was like, of course I'm not going to connect with you. When you acting like that and treating other people wrong, that left a bad taste in my mouth. That's some bull swanky. So, it was just very much. It was much. And it wasn't more. It was actually less. No, it was more because it was a good reunion. Chrisette very much so is hurt, it seems, by Shantae Moore, because more is more. I guess she thought that Shantae would be like a mentor for her, being a 20-year vet in the industry, and it very much so didn't happen like that. One of my lovely subscribers, just to read my book, one, I believe, mentioned that Shantae and Chrisette are very much alike in personalities. Chrisette have a very much takeover personality, wants to be the leader. And Shantae has that more. And the other girls was very much so willing to let Chrisette have her say and do her and kind of be the quote-unquote leader of the girls, because out of all the girls, Chrisette is the only one that's really relevant at this point in time in music today, So they very much so was like, hey, but Shantae wasn't featuring it because Shantae is Shantae, And Shantae, Shantae, Shantae. Okay. And Chrisette is Chrisette. Chrisette, Chrisette, Chrisette. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Let me look and see, darling. Chrisette very much so ended it with, "You think you're better than us," and that's it. Shantae, that's not it at all. That was pretty much it for this reunion, y'all. Y'all tell me y'all thoughts on this reunion part one. It was pretty juicy reunion for the first part. I'm excited. It was fun. And that's very much so it. We love the people. Thank you so much, everybody who watched this season with me. Love you, love you, love you, darlings. And all the good things. Mr. Chalak. Mr. Chalaki on Google. There we go. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me. I am at It's King's World on Twitter. And I'm Chase King here on Facebook, darlings. Thank you for watching my review of R&B Divas LA. I don't know what was Chrisette stuffed in that dress. Ooh, 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 I still don't like Little Mo.